Good morning, my darlings, and welcome to Vlogmas day 2. It is a very chilly and dark morning. I'm up I'm up early, not so bright, for a personal training session. Didn't sleep too well last night actually because, oh my goodness, I don't think we've had storms this bad in the whole time that we've lived here, and how typical that we have the most windy and stormy weather the night after installing our Christmas arch. I cannot believe our luck. I just couldn't sleep because I was so worried that I was going to come down this morning and the arch was going to be all over the driveway, all over the garden, and not a single twig left on the arch. So as soon as I woke up this morning, I ran down with my torch, I had a little look, and by some miracle, it seems to be unscathed, which just goes to show that they did a fantastic job when they were installing it. I've got 4 layers on this morning of my PT session, my coat, my lovely Varley knit, and then I've got a Sweaty Betty workout vest and an Adenola sports bra on, and then my brown Adenola leggings. Charlie came in the gym 20 minutes ago to turn the Dyson fan on, which is great because otherwise it's absolutely freezing in here. Simon will be here any second, and then it's time to do my morning workout.
Right,
Okay.
number 2.
Day 2 of my beauty birthday advent calendar. So we are gonna search for day number 2. Do you want to show a close up of the calendar? It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I was very happy with it
Yeah.
because it's actually there's not many options online for this kind of thing. Most of them are like fabric and you have to hang them from stuff.
Okay, the clue is, as souvenirs go, this is possibly one of the cheapest.
Creepiest.
Is it Scary Lady?
No.
Souvenirs.
Think like what souvenirs have you personally taken from things you've attended? And I don't mean taken as in stolen, but as in, you know, a souvenir is something that you bring with you after an experience or an event or a trip. And it lives in this house and it is currently looking after your second gift.
Is it like religious, like biblical?
No. I mean, maybe to some people, but...
A creepy souvenir? When did I...
Well, it depends on your definition of creepy. Whenever we show people around the house, people often comment that it's quite creepy. Do you want any other clues? Another clue, for my 30th birthday, I was bought a tree. What tree was this? Okay.
Maple?
No.
Not an Acer.
No. You did an internship at this company.
Mulberry. Oh, the gnome! Oh, he's not creepy.
Well, but a lot of people think he's quite creepy.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Do you have a mulberry tree?
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't remember to.
You have a liquid amber, I've got a mulberry, mate.
Lovely.
Right, we go up. Do you know what? This is probably one of the first times we're sort of like almost going round the house so everyone knows what
the layout
of the house, because people are always asking for a video, but because not all the rooms are sort of finished and this floor is kind of very much untouched. So, smallest bedroom in the house.
The cutest. So Norman is looking after my day 2.
There's Norman.
Norman. What have we got? Oh, the newt! And a burger.
What have we got, mate?
Oh my gosh. The Newt Somerset. See in 2023. Oh my god, New Year!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Controversial gift because
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know where.
Croquet Championship.
Well, it's a 3-night stay.
Wow.
So the reason for this is you and I have always wanted to visit the Newt, haven't we?
Oh.
And you did visit actually very briefly for a day, didn't you?
I didn't see the hotel though.
No. And we've always wanted to visit. And I was looking at our calendars for next year and I was thinking, when's a good time to visit? And I thought, do you know what? Hosting at Christmas is amazing, but it is quite tiring, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So hopefully, this is on the 30th. Mm-hmm. So we go on the 30th, I think. Do we go on the 30th? Mm-hmm. So then we have a night before New Year's Eve, the night of New Year's Eve, and then the night of New Year's Day. So we can have lots of spa treatments. There's a whole sort of itinerary. Mm-hmm. And then we can add in some spa treatments and just enjoy time away from the house after Christmas, hopefully.
Have you seen this? Entry into the Newt's annual New Year's Day Croquet Championship.
Yeah, I did see that.
The winner is invited back for a free stay.
Yeah. Well, we're going back for a free stay then.
Yeah.
And because just in case anyone's not watched our croquet before, I am an elite level croquet player.
I am. I'm better.
You've only beaten me once, ever.
I don't think
Ever.
that's true.
Ever. Same as Monopoly,
I
mate.
think I've only lost once.
To everyone watching, to all hundreds of thousands of you, Josie's never beaten me at Monopoly in our near 11-year relationship.
We've only played it about 3 times, and you refuse to play it again because you don't want to. You want to remember.
I bring it out once a year. It's a once-a-year thing. And then also, what's quite nice, and I don't know how much we'll use it, but it comes with a free 12-month membership on the back. That's the thing on the back. If you read the back.
Yeah, that's amazing. So
that gives us access if we want to go back and look round and things.
Mm-hmm. Incredible. Gardening community.
Yeah. I mean, so the Newt is probably what? Is it 2 hours? You went there, is it 2 hours from here?
Yeah, 2 hours.
It's Somerset. Is it still the Cotswolds? No.
No, it's not actually. You go all the way through the Cotswolds and you leave in the bottom, and then it's like another.
So to be fair, we could leave really early on that first day and do a bit of a road trip in terms of stopping off in some other villages.
Yeah, and while we're there, we could do a day in Bath.
Could do, yeah.
Lovely, darling. That is very, very generous. Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
My goodness, I am so relieved to see that the archway is still intact. I was awake, wide awake at 1:30 in the morning, listening to the wind coming down the chimneys and trees smacking against the windows. I honestly thought I was going to come down and see the arch all over the driveway, but thankfully Chloe and Josh did such a good job attaching it that she is still all in one piece. Hallelujah. Looking just as glorious as she did yesterday. So as you can see, I've got my trowel and my compost. I'm going to plant up our little festive box here. I need to replace our wreath. The autumn wreath did very well. It just went more and more brown. But we've got our gorgeous Daylesford wreath that we picked up yesterday to add in. Let me know if you remember last year's arch, which one you prefer. I love them both so much. This one is kind of more berryish, I would say, a little bit more decorative, whereas last year's was probably a little bit more foliagey. Anyway, without further ado, because it is a little bit windy and chilly this morning, let's get my hellebores and berries planted. This is very peculiar. I keep finding walnuts in the compost. I wonder if Mr. Squirrel has been digging and hiding them in here. Very strange, but I feel like I don't want to move them in case he's saving them for a midwinter snack. Okay, a little wreath unboxing. This is what we picked up in Daylesford yesterday. Already starting to dry out, so hopefully should be really long lasting. Just need to remind myself how... okay. Hopefully this is attached on a bow, which I can just undo, and it's made on a willow frame, so the entire thing can be added to our compost. Gosh, it is so windy, I have no idea if you'll even be able to hear me, but the wreath does look absolutely absolutely incredible. I wonder if perhaps we need a slightly bigger one. Our door is quite large. This is quite a subtle wreath, I would say, but then maybe with the archway we don't need anything too much bigger, but everything is tying in really beautifully with the newly planted trough. What do you guys think? We definitely have got time to source a bigger one, and I'm sure I can definitely find somewhere in the house for this one if we do decide we need something a bit bigger. But I love how dense and bushy this one is, and I would say hanging in the perfect position. Okay, so Charlie has been doing a little bit of Christmas tree decoration hunting.
His eyes are upside down.
That's how pheasants fly, isn't it?
No, look, one eye's there, one eye's there.
Oh dear. Well, would you like to tell everybody about your decoration haul?
Well, this isn't just me. This was you as well.
But there's lots of new ones here.
Yeah.
I don't recognise.
I got those on John Lewis.
They're amazing.
Wellies. Basically,
Hang on,
we've got lots of countryside.
They're awesome.
Sorry, we've got a tree in the entrance hall. This is actually a QVC one, isn't it? And it's really good. I mean, it's really, really good.
Kelly hopping for QVC.
Far more affordable. We love Balsam Hill, but we couldn't justify having 2 Balsam Hill ones.
I actually think that one looks even more real.
Do you know what? I think it looks different to the Balsam Hill one in that, you know, there's lots of varieties of Christmas tree, like we learned when we went before. This is like a finer one. So anyway, no, I really like it. But last year and the year before, we were like, let's have a sausage dog tree. And we've got all these sausage dog decorations. I think we should choose the favourite ones out of those, and they still go on this tree. But other than that...
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh no, we have to put all our sausage dogs on there too.
Okay, but it kind of didn't look right, did it, the last few years?
That's because it was only sausage dogs.
Yeah, so we kind of... This isn't all of them. There is actually some at Straw Top as well that are like countryside themed. Yeah. Some of them are awesome, like the wellies. Yeah. Really cool. And I actually really like these carrots.
Yeah, they're from Daylesford, right?
I wish you'd got another radish. I think you bought these. I wish we'd got another one.
I think I thought it was a beetroot.
My rule of thumb, though, for stuff like on a Christmas tree, I think you need 2 or 3. I think you need repetition of decorations.
You are wild.
But these are a bit tacky, but I do really like them, and they're Defenders. Yeah. They're a bit tacky, but
where did you find that?
They're on Etsy.
That's cute.
And then these are actually from Daylesford as well, which are pheasants.
The dodgy pheasants.
And then these are from John Lewis, which are also pheasants, which are a bit
I love them.
Yeah, I think they'll look really nice, just sort of look.
So I don't know if I've updated anyone during Vlogmas, but we've got Fiona and Sophie coming when we get back from Nashville, and they are going to help us add more decoration to the big tree in the drawing room, and maybe we can learn from them and add more to this. I think when these dry out as well, we could add those in. Yeah, I think we will. We'll see how we go with these. I think we need more. I think we need some more countryside themed ones, but we've obviously got a little bit of time. We need to just get cracking. Any more favourites? I love the chickens.
I think the wellies are my favourites.
I do too.
I think, you know, like the chameau, they should do Christmas decoration. Yeah. So
little bumblebees.
And we've got the hedgehog. He's quite cool.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. And then these ones are quite cute because they just clip on, so they just.
Yeah, they're really clever.
I think it's going to look really cool.
It is. Yeah. Stay tuned. We will be decorating this
ASAP.
Well, what a glorious drive that was. I realised I didn't even tell you what we are doing today, so I have decided to pop on my festive reindeer jumper. I'm at Daylesford. I feel like it seems like Vlogmas will be sponsored by Daylesford this year. I will be coming here a lot, but today is a really fun activity. So throwback to last week when I went to Time with Alex Monroe. I've got my radish earrings in again. I met the most lovely lady named Hazel. Her name is Hazel Gardner, and if that's not the best name I've ever heard in my entire life, then I don't know what is. And Hazel is a floral designer, she's a broadcaster, she's just the most inspiring and wonderful lady. We really hit it off last week, and she's actually hosting a seasonal table decorating course here at Daylesford today, and I can't even dream of a more perfect way of spending the day. So Very much looking forward to the class today. So without further ado, I'm going to go and find the group, and I think it's going to be amazing. So I'll bring you along, of course. Oh my gosh.
Leave these in the garden just for winter interest. So much attention. Not things this size, the well-known name. Common name. Yeah.
So striking.
You can transform things using like eco spray or, you know, colour spray.
Okay, so we've started off down here in the market garden. You can see the guys are picking, I think they're picking leeks. They'll be in the farm shop this week, I'm sure. And Hazel has just taken us through these little areas, which initially you don't think you can really find anything, but actually we've managed to collect so much foliage, a mixture of dried and soft foliage. I've got some grasses, I've got some thistles, and we are so lucky with this glorious day. You might remember last time we were down here was for the Apple Day celebrations, but we're going to be doing some floral centerpieces, and it just goes to show that even from a random field or woodland or verge at the side of the road, there really is so much that you can collect as long as it's on public land and abundant. So you don't want to take too much of anything that's growing at the side of the road, but perfectly legal to do so. Hello.
Hello. What a life. What a life.
Hello, sir. How are you? Okay, I have just picked some dried angelica, and Hazel was just saying anything that grows and is looking very glossy and juicy at the moment leaf-wise will be excellent for putting in wreaths or tablescapes decoration. This is the Daylesford kale forest. Look at this. Oops. Ah, a little bit of fertilizer. Still plenty of apples on the ground here. We're just picking some of these up for our tablescape, just checking that they're not rotten underneath. And then heading back through the farm to create our tables. Hello, handsome. Hello.
I really like things. Yeah. Do you guys like things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, babies. Hi. How are ya? How are ya? You're lovely. You're lovely. See you later. As usual, my bouquet has gone rather wild and huge. We have got a real mixture of foraged pieces. We didn't figure out what this was. It's kind of like a reed. Some lovely textured pampas, hydrangea, some teasels in there, lots of rosemary. It's festive, but not too in your face. And it's amazing how we all started with the same floral ingredients, and yet everyone's looks so different. This is a preserved buxus, and then we've got teasels, berries, very wild and wonderful. Hazel's going to show us how to make a beautiful tablescape. These are some of the bits and bobs we're going to be using. Pine cones, limes, crackers, candles, lots of fabrics, apples. Well, it's quite the transition from Daylesford to London Bridge, but I have zipped into London for the afternoon. I've got a couple of meetings. First of all, I'm here at the Alex Monroe store for a very exciting meeting, so let's head on in. They've got a gorgeous festive wreath. So beautiful.
Gaze upon the sky, Christmas on my mind, somewhere from a place up high above. There's a song of love.
Okay, hello again, my darlings. It's been a couple of hours since I last caught up with you. Just had a very, very exciting meeting in the Alex Monroe boutique here at London Bridge. If you are looking for just the most unique and precious and gorgeous floral or garden inspired jewellery for a Christmas gift that is so unlike any other jewellery brand, then cannot recommend a visit any more highly. All the staff there are just so gorgeous too. My battery is flashing, which is very annoying. I'm now heading, oh, it's a doggy. I am now heading for a facial at L'Atelier, which I'm so looking forward to. Haven't been there in quite some time, so I know that I'm in good hands with Emma and Duncan. Might film a few clips on my phone, but I've got an hour until that appointment, so I'm gonna go and find a Pret and catch up on a few emails that I have neglected so far today. Well, I was going to pretend that I accidentally stumbled across Honest Burger, but in reality I searched this on Google Maps just to see how close my nearest one is, and it was a 4-minute walk, which turned into a 15-minute walk, so I couldn't find my way around London Bridge station. But I'm going to get a table for one and have an Honest Burger while I catch up on my emails. Oh, their new smashed burgers are heaven. Hello again, my darlings. Back home again after, I'm not gonna lie, the worst car journey. Not the worst actually, no, just a very unenjoyable car journey. Firstly, not a route that I'm that familiar with because I went from Kingham Station. Sorry if this is really boring and too much information, by the way, but you know what, with Vlogmas you get it all. Because I had the floral workshop at Daylesford, I would have just missed all of my meetings if I'd have driven to my normal train station. So I got the train from Kingham, which is just 5 minutes from Daylesford. And then the trains from Kingham into Paddington are a little bit longer. So then by the time I got back to Kingham, it was quite late. And then driving back from Kingham Station is not a route that I'm that familiar with. And the rain, I'm sorry, so British, the rain and the darkness just discombobulated me so much. And I honestly think I drove at like 20 miles an hour the entire way home because it was just, to be honest, quite petrifying. And I would say in daylight, I'm a very good driver. I would honestly say that I am. Charlie might say otherwise, but whatever. I would say that I'm a good driver in daylight. However, nighttime, not so much. Just find it all very discombobulating. And if it's a route that I don't know, and there's just like massive puddles splashing up, I just found it just not a very enjoyable journey. And then as soon as I drove past Daylesford, I was like, okay, I know where I am now. So then at least I was confident with like knowing the roads, but I'm just not a night driver, not a night driver. But anyway, so had a lovely facial treatment at Atelier Aesthetics, which is just always such a treat. There were a few other people getting treatments there, so I didn't want to like start yakking away on the vlog, but it really is the most gorgeous space. They now have 3 little rooms, possibly even more. They have had a bit of a shocker recently with Google like delisting their website or something. So if they've got a new one, I will leave it linked down below. Please do go and check it out because they have the most amazing treatments. Anything that you want, if you have got a special event coming up, you want a glow, you want Botox, you want fillers, anything you want to try, a new treatment, what is it called, that I'm going to be trying in a couple of weeks? Morpheus? I don't know, all of the like cool treatments that the celebs are talking about, they get in to Atelier Aesthetics, and they are just the loveliest team. You can also have super relaxing elements facials, you can have peels, and you can also just go to them and say, what would you do? What would you do with this? And they will tell you in the most lovely way possible. So Emma and Duncan at L'Atelier Aesthetics are the absolute dream team, hopefully keeping my skin glowing throughout the festive season. I always feel like it doesn't glow that much after a day in London because London just drains the life out of my skin. Never mind. Charlie is cooking something for dinner. I'm not that hungry because of my burger. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my gosh. I did tell him I was having a burger. But I'll just have a small portion. I'm wearing Charlie's dressing gown as well because mine is in the tumble dryer, which does mean it'll be nice and warm later. But yeah, the fire is lit downstairs, so I think I'm just gonna curl up with my laptop, get a little bit ahead on editing so that I don't have to do too much work tomorrow when we are en route. So that's the plan. Okay, my darlings, I apologise for the noise of the wind and the rain outside. My goodness, it is miserable. But this here is the Net-a-Porter Beauty Advent Calendar, and I forgot to open day number 1 yesterday. So we're going to open day 1 and day 2 together, if I can, with one hand. Let's see, number 1 down here. Oh, wow! My goodness, that is a good start. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. A full-size Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and I don't actually think that I have got this colour. It is the shade Nude Romance. 0% chance of me being able to open this with one hand. Oh my goodness, I was going to say it's quite risky choosing a lipstick for everybody to enjoy in an advent calendar, but it's actually a little bit pinker in real life. I would say it looks a little bit more brown tone here. I'm trying to change the lighting a little bit. But that is such a gorgeous shade. Imagine with a slightly pinkier, perhaps Pillow Talk lip liner, and look at the gorgeous packaging if my camera will focus. What an incredible start. Let's have a look behind day number 2 up at the top here. Okay, day number, oh my gosh, is this skinny sis? Oh my goodness me. We have got the Intense Hydrating Booster, a moisture serum from Sarah Chapman. My gosh, I'm sure this is probably like a 40 to 50 pound product, if not more, by itself. So apparently this is a super hyaluronic acid designed to plump instantly any fine lines and get rid of any crepiness on the skin. I have obviously just had a lovely facial, but I feel like this might be a really nice product to apply onto my face before I go to bed, and a great one to take with me on the aeroplane for Nashville. I guess I'll open day 3 tomorrow morning, and then maybe I'll leave. Oh, I don't know, should I open all of the ones that I'll miss tomorrow? Because it'd be so annoying if there was some really good travel sizes and I didn't take them with me. Maybe I will open loads of them tomorrow, so stay tuned for that in tomorrow's vlog. Okay, so the packing is about to begin. I've only got a little bit of tidying up to do. This is just my leftover filming setup from the Black Friday video. A couple of piles of clothes which have been yet to be put away. But to be honest, overall, we're not doing too badly. You guys have probably seen it much messier in here. So, packing for Nashville. Of course, I'm taking my ginormous antler suitcase. This is such an old, trusty favourite of mine. By the way, keeping on this ring, is that unlucky to keep on a second ring that looks like a wedding band? I just think they look really, really nice together. And then I will be taking the more precious items like my precious and heavy items in my hand luggage. So I'll be taking for example, my Manolos, my Gucci coat. I will take my jewellery in a hand luggage suitcase, which I'll get out now. I think we would be here forever if I spoke through every single step with you. So I'm going to listen to a podcast, I'm going to leave you on a time lapse, and then maybe I will explain some of my packing in a short while. Okay, my darlings, we are doing well, kind of. I think potentially I might have to take 3 suitcases, which I know sounds totally ridiculous, but winter things are bulky. I forgot how hard it is to travel during the colder months. And it's the coats. The coats are letting me down, so I can't quite decide which to take, so I kind of want to take all of them. I've got my lovely LK Bennett with the faux fur collar, that's my toothbrush, my gorgeous Holland Cooper, which I absolutely adore, and it's so smart and so lovely, my Gucci coat, I've got my Lauren Manugian cardigan, which I'll probably end up flying in, Fairfax and Favour gilet, and I'm sure there's more coats I want to take too. Of course, we're heading to Nashville, Tennessee, which is country music central, and I feel like I have to take my cowboy hats, or my, well, Western style hats, don't know what you'd call them. These two are both from Lack of Colour. They're great for keeping my head warm, as well as looking like, hopefully, a Tennessee local. And then in my hand luggage suitcase, I have got my handbags and my shoes. And then this side is layering pieces, knitwear, leggings, capes, cashmeres, and my workout clothing. I've got a few sets of Adenola leggings and workout bras with me. And yeah, all I have got left space-wise, and I haven't even packed my toiletries, is around the hats. So, I'm thinking I might need to take another case. I never said I was good at packing light. In fact, I would say the exact opposite. I cannot pack light, so yeah. But I wish I could have a coffee, but I would not sleep at all tonight. So yeah, to be continued. Okay, so cozy evening has commenced. I've got my cashmere socks on, the fire is lit, and the dogs are going a bit mental because of Charlie's new accessory. Darling, would you like to explain?
Welcome to 2023. Now, in all seriousness, it is bin day. Not to bore anyone.
You're such a binfluencer.
I'm such a binfluencer. Today is the perfect storm. It is blue bin, of which we have 2, which is recycling. Yeah. Green bin, of which we have 4, which is like lawn cuttings and things that we can't compost. Yeah. And the food bins, which we have 2. And then I have your mum. So basically there's about 8 bins I have to take out. It's pitch black. It's, what is it, about 6 p.m. On a Monday. So this is my new accessory.
You're about 10 years behind the curve, because I had a head torch when I climbed Kilimanjaro, mate.
Hey, catch that one in the slips and name dropping. I agree with you. Mummy mentions Kilimanjaro accessory. Anyway,
let me know down below if you knew that I'd climbed Kilimanjaro, or if this is the first you're hearing of it. Daddy, please, you're going to have to let me help you. Right. Well, it's a great accessory. We'll leave your affiliate link down below.
I'd like a head torch, Daddy. I'd like to be like you, Daddy.
Lovely.
Beautiful dog in the world. And the wonkiest one.
That's so stinky.
The wonkiest one.
Which one of you is tromping?
You're staying in here now.
Stinky little sausages. Okay, darlings, we're about to, Charlie is about to start making dinner. We've got a stir fry. But we have got something very, very exciting to test out for...
Courgette and lime.
Yeah, not pumpkin and lime, courgette and lime.
I'm intrigued. That's not something I would necessarily go for.
Well, we have got something very exciting to test out for our dessert. Darlings, here in these incredible boxes, we have got wedding cake samples. Oh my goodness. I thought we were getting like little tiny squares.
So we've got 3 of these. Which is very generous.
No way.
So a little bit of backstory.
Oh my goodness.
These guys are Barefoot Oxford, aren't they?
Yeah.
And essentially we bumped into the 2 owners of Barefoot when we did a wild swim at Cornbury.
Yep.
Got chatting, really, really lovely guys. And they've dropped these off, and then obviously we're going to make our mind up.
Well, no, so tell the story properly. So what happened was they actually bought chocolate fudge brownie to the wild swim, and you were just continuously jumping back in the water. I think you developed a little bit of a bromance over your love of cold water. And the brownies, you and I both said they are the best brownies
we've ever eaten.
Maybe
aside from Robin.
Yeah, I was gonna say Robin's brownies
good.
are amazing.
If she's watching this, shout out to Robin's brownies.
And these guys do provide a lot of the cakes for Daylesford. So if you've ever had any of Daylesford's cakes, then
Probably theirs.
probably theirs. Sorry about the background noise.
This is its mad hour.
It is mad hour. Look at
So just quickly
Daisy.
then, so chocolate fudge. I think that's a nice one. I'm not sure that's right for a wedding cake, but it'd be interesting to try it.
Yeah.
One that stands out to me is lemon and blueberry.
Yeah,
Because it's just a bit different but fun.
especially the time of year that we're getting married as well.
Courgette and lime is rogue, but I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued to compare
Let's
this
just have a quick
to
look at
my.
how
I
beautiful-
can't
they're just in
believe.
these white boxes. I love how they've used velvet.
You know, I was expecting these to be
Oh wow, this looks cool.
just like, you know, when you get like little squares of cake. That's what I was expecting.
This one.
No.
I mean, obviously, I
Oh
think that's
my
more my
gosh.
style with the green. I mean, it's going to be more up to you. What we have, isn't
I
it?
am blown away. I am absolutely blown away. What does the other one look like?
Let's have a look.
I almost feel sad that we're not having like a massive party.
Well, the positives. We're seeing my family this weekend.
Yes.
So hopefully we will.
Dada's
definitely-
birthday.
Yeah, and it's my granddad's birthday. So we're seeing my family this weekend. So ultimately, they will not be going to waste. I mean, this one's plain, but it looks spectacular. Oh my goodness!
Plain?
You know where you saw these roses?
Oh my gosh, on their
On
Instagram
their
story.
stories.
Wow, guys,
love-
I am blown
I
away.
mean, I'm blown away as well. Very generous of them
Mm.
to give us these 3 to try. As you say, we thought we were expecting like cupcake style. But the positive is these will not be going to waste.
Mm-hmm.
On another level, we're super fortunate we have people coming to the house and helping out in the garden. So Jack and Martin, they'll be getting a slice of this. Kasia, our housekeeper, she'll be getting a slice of this. So
Full
it
fashion
very
member
much
team.
won't be going to waste. And
Wow.
given we're seeing my family, it gives us an opportunity to get a second opinion.
Yes.
Because I have to be honest, disclaimer,
Mm-hmm.
I am actually not a huge cake person. I like cake, but I'm not a huge cake person. And I actually was like, let's just go for a cheese thingamajigger for the wedding. But then actually there is an element of thinking about other people in a wedding. It is our day, but I do think certainly the older generation will be disappointed if there isn't a wedding cake.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
this one's more my cup of
Do you
tea
know what else is amazing? I'm just so happy that we found an insane local cake baker for any upcoming events.
Yeah.
Like Ben and Robin's baby christening. If they
Yeah.
have a christening,
And
then
do
we
you know
can
what?
totally
The
sort
next
out the
step
cake.
is going to be trying to get them to open a little bakery in our village.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wonderful. Well, shout
I
out Barefoot Bakery in
Cannot
Oxford.
wait to try. Wow. Amazing. You're lovely. Well, it is a bit of a tradition to check out newness in the greenhouse when it's pitch black outside. I don't know when this tradition started. Well, it started when we were in Catalonia and we got back late and I couldn't wait to explore the greenhouse, but we've now got proper lighting, so it seems only appropriate to come and check it out. Charlie's been busy tidying in here today. So, wow, that looks
Good.
amazing. Ooh, good
Happy with that?
chills, oh my goodness. That does look really lovely, doesn't it?
Thing is, we discussed putting the rail lower.
No, you don't want it lower because of the things hanging.
Exactly. Good. I'm glad you said that.
Oh, that's so gorgeous. And did you
Yeah.
see I got the rope
These will
from
rust
Amazon?
up, by the way, which is what we wanted.
Yeah.
Because the rusted ones I ordered were too short.
Oh.
But this is now really strong.
Perfect.
Not that you should. I wouldn't suggest you load this up. Obviously, this is just what I put in here. I know you want it to be a bit more greenhousey, but I think it does
Yeah,
look nice.
I mean that's nicely styled, but it probably will have a few more practical bits
Of course.
popped up there.
And I think obviously you've got. I think actually it's just a dark green string.
Well, I bought the leather
I
from
know,
Amazon.
but I think it maybe looks a little bit too done up. And then
I'm glad it's getting cold, but bloomin' heck, it's
Figure out a way
freezing.
to hang these.
Well, like that.
Okay, it's opening up earlier. I think it's this one.
It's the magic touch.
Looks good though, doesn't it?
Looks really good, and the light that is given off by those two lamps is just very cozy.
Personally,
I know.
anyway.
Looks lovely, darling. Thank you.
Yeah, it looks good in here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think the obviously we'll find the dream light eventually, but actually that is pretty effective.
It's effective. It's just not visually what I dream of.
No, but we'll find the right light eventually.
Yeah.
And I still think the one thing I reckon, and the debate is whether I just think you want that just to go to here.
Yeah, because it's not like there's anything attractive out there that it'd be hiding.
No, I think originally I thought why not the whole way, but then you don't have it there, and I think that nook is quite pretty.
Yeah, this is such a good workstation here.
Yeah. Yeah, and you've got to remember obviously this. I think this needs to move this way a tiny bit, but this also is quite a good.
I am so glad that we did that stone wall. It makes it feel so much more like a room in here, doesn't it?
What I like is it's unique to us in the house.
Yeah.
Because with greenhouses, you are buying a flat pack, whatever the way you look at it, whether it's luxury or not. And so I think that makes it unique to the property.
I just love it.
And the shelving that guys did is just fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it still looks very new and fresh and clean at the moment.
It will silver up.
But give me a month of putting my potting stuff on it.
Little addition for you.
Uh-huh. What's that? What am I looking at? A hook on the wall?
Here. So.
A dustpan and brush.
There you go.
I already had that, darling.
Sorry?
I already had that.
I bought you this.
I know you did.
But I've said
so the addition is the hook.
Well, the fact that it now...
I thought you'd got me a new present and you'd got me a hook.
A lot of people watching this will be like, that's really thoughtful and nice and think about...
Darling, my audience genuinely prefer you to me. Honestly, all the comments, everyone absolutely adores you.
As a gift, it's double, as a hook gift, it's actually a, what's the word, not double-edged sword, a backhanded gift, because my hope is that by putting a brush and dustpan there for you, this will then be a bit tidier.
Yeah.
It's like the equivalent of buying. I bet men can't do that now. And to be fair, I'd love it as a gift, a vacuum cleaner for Christmas.
Yeah.
You can't buy your wife a vacuum cleaner for Christmas because it's very expensive.
You'd get told off, wouldn't you?
I would actually love a new Dyson for Christmas.
Would you?
Well, I would, yeah, because they're constantly bringing out new models, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're happy with it.
I am. Thank you, darling. It looks lovely. Looks really lovely. So my darlings, I am going to try and get in the habit of remembering to actually sign off my vlogs. I'm going to finish editing this vlog and upload it because tomorrow we are off on our fabulous adventure. Tomorrow's vlog will probably literally just be a travelling vlog, but we shall see. But darlings, thank you for watching Vlogmas Day 2. Hope you are enjoying it so far. I did obviously pre-film this one and the one that you've just seen because I didn't want Vlogmas Christmas in the Cotswolds to start in Nashville. That just didn't seem quite right. So we've had a little bit of Cotswolds, then we're going to have a little bit of Nashville, and then we will be back from, I think, like the 6th.
It does feel like we're visiting the Cotswolds of America, though.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, obviously, I'm sure all your American followers will say there's probably like a Cotswolds within each state,
yeah.
which is realistic when you consider the land mass size. But Nashville and the places you're staying look seriously.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be like 15, 16 degrees.
Quite warm.
I was about to pack a warm coat, and it's just not necessary.
Gosh. Well, yes, stay tuned because the place that we are staying tomorrow or the next night is kind of like Nashville's answer to Soho Farmhouse. It's absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to show you. And I think we're amongst the first people to ever stay there. It's literally just opened. We could not have been more lucky with our timings. But anyway, darlings, thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 3. Say goodnight, darling.
Good morrow.